I guess it just humbled me a little bit. Right before the accident, I just played with the Utah Symphony, and I was feeling really good about life, and have won all these awards, and just got accepted with like this big scholarship and things like that. And then something like this happens, it kind of changes your vision, I guess, of the future, and it makes you appreciate what you have a lot more. The accident that I was in a couple of years ago, breaking my right hand and wrist and things like that, and having to go through a lot of therapy, it made me kind of question if this was gonna work out, as a career. So it's probably the biggest obstacle. I had to go through 6 months of therapy for my right hand. In the process, I was just playing a lot of left-handed music. I guess it was kind of a trying time where I spent a lot of time on my knees and a lot of time pondering. And at the end of the first year, I ended up performing my first recital at BYU, and it was a recital for the left hand. So it was kind of a neat thing that I wouldn't have ever been able to do, and I think it inspired me to just expand my vision a little more. I first started playing the piano when I was about 5 years old. When my mom saw that I was interested in piano, she started teaching me, and then I listened to music and started playing whatever I heard. The coolest place I ever played, it was cool to play in Prague last summer, and in London in Hyde Park one time. Those are both cool. I think the coolest place was when I played in Anaheim for a teachers convention, just because it was the time when I was probably the most nervous, because there were over 1,000 teachers on a big auditorium, and there were big screen projecting anyway, it was really nerve-wracking, I think. So like I said, the CD that I just made last year, most of it were hymns that I just liked on my mission, and didn't ever really have the time to sit down and do good arrangements of them. So I just sort of jotted down some notes, and then I took those notes when I got home and sort of made an album out of it, and I'd say that's really inspired. So every time when I perform on a big performance day, I have to have lots of sleep. I have to sleep in if I can, and I have to have scrambled eggs every time, and then usually lemon lime Gatorade. Plans after I graduate for BYU is to hopefully get accepted to a graduate program somewhere back east, and then see where that takes me, but that's the goal.